What's going on? Once again, what's going on? Stop. Alright, last time I did this, I had a notebook. Now I just want to say repeat and I'm going in. What some of you got there? Alright, do any of you guys have women in your classes? Yeah. I'm talking about like women, like not girls, but like women. Yeah. It's like I've got a 40-year-old woman in my class. Oh. Yeah, exactly. And like I don't know if you guys have ever like experienced this, but like they are the most like tidy and punctual people. Like they'll I say people, they're like a species, but every time like I get to the class, like they're there with all of their pieces of paper. They have a calculator, even though it's just a psychology class. But yeah, like they seem like they're all like nice people, but like let me tell you a story, okay? So just bear with me. So I have. I'm gonna build this for you, okay? I sit right here. There's a 40-year-old right here, and then a girl right here. And this girl right here, we're about to have a test, and she pulls out her study guide. And I was like, I asked, really nicely, I was like, hey, excuse me, is that study guide available online, or did you print it out? And she was like, oh no, I had to print this out. And then the 40-year-old, I'm always gonna call her 40-year-old. She turned around and she was like, looks like someone hasn't started. And I was like, okay, you can go to hell. Like I'm not in school because like I want to. I'm not in school because like I failed the first time. Yeah, and that same girl, the 40-year-old woman, she looked over to that girl and she was like, do I know you? You look familiar. And the girl was like, yeah, you kind of look familiar too. And then I was sitting there right behind them, and I was just like, no, like that response just doesn't. She struck me so odd. Like, you either know this woman or you don't. Like, it's not like we just have 4,500 people just like walking around campus. If you see a 40-year-old woman, sorry for this overuse of 40-year-old woman, but if you see a woman like that just walking into your class, you're going to be like, oh, that's the same 40-year-old woman that I just saw in class. You're going to know. That's my woman. Okay, next. I'm no longer doing stand-up because of this. So there's this old joke. It's like, what time was Billy's dentist appointment? And she's like, oh, 2:30. And it's like, oh, my tooth hurting. And it's a really stupid joke, but like I just love the crap out of it. I've been like retelling it for years. Recently, it's just got out of hand to the point where I will no longer go to a dentist appointment or schedule a dentist appointment unless it is at 2:30 p.m. I'm not kidding. So every time when I go to the dentist office, I say, hi, my name is Pat, I have an appointment at 2:30. But when I say 2:30 in my head, I don't say 2:30, I say 2:30. Just so I can win in my head. But now the game has been so blown up that now I say, I see how far I can separate the tooth in the hurdy. So I say, hi, my name is Pat, and I would just look at 2:30. So I just see how far I can. But now they just don't even understand me. So I'm like, hi, my name is Pat. I've had just 1 minute tooth hurdy. Just like sort of like a what are you supposed to be here? Have the dentist appointment? Do you not? Like, what time is it at? So I'm just like, I'm sorry, it's at 2. I just wanted to do that there, just so you could say like, oh yeah, Pat just stand up, and then like, it's just this weird thing. I don't even know like the other person. Was it stand up? No, like it was just this weird thing. It was hilarious. You know? Yeah, I like to think that I'm pretty good with like remembering people's names, like when you don't see them. Oh, okay, great. What's going on? How's life? But really, there are a lot of times when I just don't remember people's names, and I've developed this trick that it's pretty good. And all you have to do is just ask people how their name is spelled. So, if say I'm getting someone's number in their phone, right? Like, you're getting someone's number, and then you'd be like, okay, and how do you spell that? You know, like, and then they might see like Caitlin. I'm like, okay, is that with a C or K? Oh, it's with a C. Okay, cool, unusual, right? Don't do that. Okay? I'll tell you why. Because I was working on this thing with this guy in class. Forgot his name, but I should know his name because he sits next to me. And then, we have to write our names on the sheet that we have to do. And then I was like looking over. I was like, so how do you write your name, or how do you spell your name? He's listening. He's like, D-A-N. Don't do that. So then I was just like, yeah, no, sorry, but it was like, or something. Cool. All right. Dreams. I've noticed that I dream a lot, and I always like overthink dreams. But this interesting thing that I've noticed with my dreams is that I'll tend to have a dream about a person, and then when I get up from the dream, I will have my relationship with that person, whoever it may be, will be skewed in some sort of way. Like it will be like in my head, that event will have actually happened, so I'll have to like suffer the consequences of that. You know, like when I was over break, I was home with my dad, and I got this huge fight with him in my dream. But then I wake up, and then I go downstairs and he's there. I'm like, oh, so sorry, but like I don't need to. Anyway, so here's the thing, like. Say you have like a sex dream or something, and like you see that person on campus, like, I had sex. But you don't know.